Hello, I'm Robin Henning, and welcome to another Exchange Life Nugget of Truth. Do you find it easy to forgive people? Or are you a lot like me and it comes hard sometimes, especially if the wound is really deep? Well, over the next few weeks, I want to take a look at what forgiveness is, why we need to forgive, and the three-step process to complete forgiveness. So let's first think about what forgiveness really is. Forgiveness happens when someone owes us a debt, and then we choose to erase that debt. In so doing, we're actually the ones that bear the cost of the debt. For example, if I were to loan my nephew Tyler $100, which, by the way, Tyler, is not going to happen, but if I were to loan him $100 and then I say, okay, pay me $20 over the next 5 months, $20 a month, and you'll be paid off. But then later Tyler comes to me and says, Aunt Robin, my car broke down and it's going to cost me $500 to fix it. I can't pay for both. Would you mind if, just forgive me for that $100? Well, I'm going to be faced with a choice at that moment. Am I going to erase the debt, or am I going to press him and say, no, you still owe me the money? Well, most likely I'm going to say, you know what, Ty, don't worry about it. I forgive you. Don't worry about paying me back. When I do that, I'm the one actually that's paying for it. But I'm motivated to do that. Why? Because I really do love my nephew. And I want to do what's best for him, no matter what it costs me. There's other ways that we can become indebted or think people owe us either. One of the things is when you do a favor for someone, they feel obligated to do a favor back. Okay? When someone does a favor for you, don't you? You feel like, wow, I got to pay them back. Another thing that can happen is we can cause an accident. Well, the law says then we are liable, under law, to pay for the car repairs, pay for their medical bills, pay for pain and suffering. That's why we carry insurance. Okay, we owe them for that. Let's think about forgiveness in the spiritual realm. We were born into Adam's family. What did Adam do? Well, Adam chose to sin against God. And when he sinned against God, he incurred a penalty. He broke the law. He incurred a penalty. That penalty was passed on to us. Each one of us was born in Adam's family under the penalty of sin. Well, neither Adam nor you nor me, I couldn't pay the debt. Neither could you. Neither could Adam. And God knew this. No one could pay that penalty except God. And so what did God do? Out of love for us, He took the form of a man through the Lord Jesus Christ. He manifested in the Lord Jesus Christ. And the Lord Jesus was faithful to the point of death, even death on the cross. So He shed His blood to pay the penalty of sin. He died for sin once for all. The resurrection was the very proof that His blood was sufficient to pay the penalty for sin. All that God asks from us is that we choose to put our faith in the shed blood of the Lord Jesus Christ instead of in ourselves. We can't pay the penalty of sin. Jesus already paid it. So we need to put our faith there and not in ourselves. It really is the most amazing demonstration possible of agape. We could not pay the debt. Jesus did it for us. Agape love is what motivated Him to make it through the cross, to pay the debt, to forgive our debt. Jesus then exhorts us to forgive others just as He forgave us. Folks, agape love is the key to forgiving. Next week, we're going to look at why we need to forgive others. I hope you'll join me then. I hope you have a blessed week in Jesus.